name is Ligaya Sabaran, and I've been a CPMS parent for more than 6 years now. My background is in psychology and medicine, but my main occupation right now is being my son's teacher in the CPMS home learning program. My top 5 Clifton strengths are maximizer, belief, developer, responsibility, and intellection. Discovering my strengths has been both an affirmation and a revelation. When I took the test and it came out that my number 1 strength was maximizer, the people in CPMS were like, we knew it. And I don't know why, but when you're a parent, you tend to let yourself fade into the background. So it was nice to be seen. My son and I are lucky to be in a school that acknowledges and celebrates that people are different and supports us in ways that we need. I was also particularly struck by how spot on my personalized strengths insight guide was for belief, which is my number 2 strength. Most of my decisions in life have been guided by my core values, even though some of them may not make outward sense to other people. There was a line in the Insights Guide that said, once in a while, you devote all your time and energy to a specific cause. And that's what I'm doing now. I've thrown myself into homeschooling my son, even though I never in a million years dreamed that I could have the patience to teach. But because I value my son and I believe in education and I believe in turning this adversity to opportunity, I've gone all in. Getting insights into my Clifton strengths, their power as well as their pitfalls, has, I think, helped me to be a better parent. The maximizer in me, for example, tells me to cultivate a habit of excellence in my son. My own father used to tell us that a thing worth doing is worth doing well, which is a saying that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. But I've realized that if I don't communicate that properly, it might come across wrongly, and my son might feel undue pressure. He might think that I'm demanding excellent results when all I want is an excellent effort. So I try to make him understand that I just want him to do his best. And that mistakes are not only okay, they're actually expected. Knowing the possible pitfalls of our strengths helps us to be more intentional and mindful in deploying them. My son is only 9, but I look forward to learning more about his strengths, and of course, I will be there to support him in whatever way I can. The ideal school, for me, is a school that asks each of its students, what are you good at? What are you interested in? What problems in the world do you want to solve? How can we help you to get to where you want to be? I think CPMS is on the right track. Thank you and congratulations, Children's Paradise Montessori School, for being the first strengths-based school in the Philippines.
I'm Nikki May A. August, and I've been with Children's Paradise Montessori School for 3 years now. My top 5 Clifton strengths are strategic, relator, learner, maximizer, and input. Knowing and discovering my Clifton strengths was very validating. Finally, I had the words or the vocabulary to accurately describe myself. It was basically shorthand for who Nikki is. The major impact of Clifton strengths was that it gave me a new lens to look through. It allowed me to be more intentional in everything that I do, and it gave the school a common language to use. It made expressing myself and my intentions much easier, and it also made understanding what makes each person tick much easier. May it be a colleague, a family member, or a student. It also gave me a perspective of why my personal teaching philosophy is what it is. I realized why I was so drawn to the Montessori philosophy was because of my individualization and developer talents. Thank you and congratulations, Children's Paradise Montessori School, for being the first strengths-based school in the Philippines.
I am John Maxine C. Bordador, the Student Services Department Head of Children's Paradise Montessori School. I am also an occupational therapist handling children with special needs. I have been working with CPMS for 3 years already. My top 5 Clifton strengths are maximizer, harmony, empathy, consistency, and connectedness. After discovering my Clifton strengths, I have felt more empowered and inspired, and I have become more aware of myself and the things that I'm capable of doing. My self-confidence has also boosted. I use my strengths in handling our children with special needs to be the best version of themselves through our therapy sessions. I also use my strengths to understand, connect with, and empower our parents since they're also our clients. As a department head, I use my strengths to bring out the best of my teammates and delegate tasks equally. I am more motivated and empowered to accomplish any task. I have witnessed myself grow personally and professionally over the years. I have become more assertive, confident, and empowered. Thank you and congratulations, CPMS, for being the first strengths-based school in the Philippines.
My name is Mary Elizabeth Escario, and I am an occupational therapist at Children's Paradise Montessori School for about 5 months now. Ever since I joined the team last May, I have discovered my top strengths, which are input, learner, individualization, harmony, and futuristic. Knowing these, it made me feel empowered, inspired, motivated, and more aware of myself and the things that I can do. As an OT whose top strength is input, it has made me more creative and resourceful in collecting ideas and activities that are suitable for the specific needs of my students. Knowing and applying my strengths has been a tool for me to get to know and understand myself better, to be an effective occupational therapist. The more I am aware of myself, the more I am able to help my students. Thank you, CPMS, for being the first strengths-based school.
Hi, my name is Raquel Masin. I am currently working in Children's Paradise Montessori School as an academic affairs head. I started as an assistant toddler teacher and a Montessori parent way back in 2010. My top 5 Clifton strengths are strategic, belief, connectedness, responsibility, and learner. Knowing my Clifton strengths makes me feel blessed and content. It opened doors to discover more of myself and understand who I am. Why am I feeling and why am I acting this way? It inspires me to go on with my life every day and helps me to believe that I am enough. It allows me this opportunity to help and serve the organization I am working with, which is CPMS. I am allowing my talents to happen, unfold, and develop in me naturally every day. In CPMS, we coexist. I love our practice in school where everyone is valued, heard, and coached. With my belief as my second talent, it helps me go through a thinking process of what values and priorities action with and to know what is right. Coupled with my responsibility, it drives me to do an action or task because I know it is right to keep and mean what I say or would do. These strengths have helped build trust, cooperation, and a free-flowing collaboration within the teams in the organization circle. I believe that life is always an opportunity for growth and change. I am not a perfect person, but it is the learner in me that motivates me to be better in my personal and professional growth. Living with my strengths is a story of little successes, and I know and feel that it is working because it brings joy and smile in my heart. And it feels good to know that I have unlimited opportunities to share it with people around me, my family, my friends, my colleagues, and my community. I am so grateful to have unlocked my talents through Clifton Strengths. Thank you and congratulations, CPMS, for being the first strengths-based school in the Philippines.